Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Selena and today we have an update from one of my past videos. Y'all remember Natalie, that anti-pimple patch girl, saying, oh, this tween had pimple patches on her face. She's so unprofessional. Let me refresh your memory real quick.
Why are we wearing pimple patches in public? We need to have a chat, or you and me, we need to have a quick chit chat. Something just happened to me in the store, retail environment, where I walked into the store to make a couple of returns. A woman, I wouldn't even consider her a woman. She was probably like 4 years under the legal working age, but alas, this tween basically greeted me at the door. And she had maybe 4 pimple patches on that were so bright and so vivid. I guess they were the Starface ones, bright blue, bright pink, bright yellow. Maybe I'm a narc, like maybe this is a hot take, you tell me. But I think that is so unprofessional, and I was like, this Gen X girly is making us look bad. There's already this narrative that Gen Zers don't want to work hard and are lazy and unprofessional, and I'm like, you're the reason why. You're the reason why. I was that age and I was going into my first like jobs and internship. I had to look presentable. It's not just young people. Like I have seen so many people at the airport, at the grocery store, at Trader Joe's. I don't want to see you in your pimple patches. Like those are to be worn to bed and potentially at your apartment when you're working from home. Draws even more attention. Like just put a little concealer on or just rock it natural. If you know someone and you love them and they wear their pimple patches in public, stop, drop, and roll. Send them this video. We're gonna stop. We gotta stop doing it.
And before we get into it, today I'm drinking iced coffee because I'm grown. And yes, we're drinking our bubbles. If you have another bubbly drink that you like, let me know. Someone recommended for me to get a Soda Stream. I might not do that right now at this time. I'm not trying to buy more stuff that would take up real estate in my kitchen yet. I'm gonna wait it out. Maybe I'll run into someone who has a Soda Stream and they'll let me try it. I've tried Spindrift, which I don't mind. I like the grapefruit flavor, and I also like, I think, the lemon flavor and the lime. The other ones are okay, I think. The ones that I've had so far. And then I've also tried LaCroix. Sorry, LaCroix. I did not like that. But then again, that was years ago, so I'd be willing to try it again. You guys know that our taste buds change, and I didn't expect to like those bubbles. But if you have a sparkly drink recommendation, let me know. This has no flavor, but I really enjoy it, especially when I'm eating because it just breaks up all the mush. We're not going to really dive into the backlash. We're going to dive into the pharmacist's response. So also remember that the pharmacist who politely and respectfully, in my opinion, responded to Natalie's PSA. This was Dr. Ethan Melillo.
What we call a mean girl, and probably someone who would have made fun of me and my friends in high school. But there's actually a reason why I recommend patients to be using pimple patches during the day. Hey, I'm Ethan, I'm a pharmacist, and I work in the skincare industry. Let's go through it. By the way, I'm not going to be promoting any patches or anything. I'm just going to be explaining why they're used. So a lot of times, dermatologists and even pharmacists in practice will recommend patients to put pimple patches on their pimples and acne so that they're not picking at it. Because though clinically there's really nothing in like studies or anything for them to be used, the main goal is to prevent someone from touching their face and making it worse. I think it's extremely rude to be judging someone based on their physical appearance that they cannot change, and they have to use those patches to hopefully make their acne better. This is just a PSA to anyone who's going to be making a video on any form of social media, is you should probably think about what you're going to say before you post it and think, is this actually going to be offensive to anyone when I post this?
I hope I'm saying it right, but Natalie got wind of Dr. Melillo's video talking about her and the pimple patch video, so she DMs him. Yeah, so she messages him directly on Instagram. His face is a little bit in it, so I'm going to try to read what I can in between the videos. I'm going to play his video too.
So, Natalie, the anti-pimple patch creator who I stitched, has entered multiple of my inboxes, but in all of them, she's taken zero accountability. Instead is trying to come after me because I aired her opinion out to a larger audience. And then even another comment saying that she never attacked the girl personally, but when you create a video attacking someone, you are attacking them personally. And so the reason I did the video is because I've been made fun of for like how my voice sounds, for how I dress, how I act. And it's been studied that over 50% of people with acne have said that it's affected their mental health. And so by you making that video, it is so damaging to people who are suffering from acne and wearing those pimple patches in public. And the only thing that I called you, Natalie, was mean, because what you said was extremely mean. Now, if anywhere in these messages, if you had just said, you know what, I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have done that, I would have 100% of deleted the video right away. But after doubling, tripling down what you've said multiple times as you've messaged me multiple times on multiple platforms, I really don't think whatever I say is gonna come across through you. But the one thing I do want to correct personally and I want to address is that if people have been attacking you, to please stop. You know, I really have enjoyed the comments about people who have been so proud to wear their pimple patches in public. So let's just keep it at that and let's stop harassing this poor girl. But Natalie, one thing I am going to correct though is please do not say I'm ever misleading or editing things, because if anything, I think I gave you an okay edit of the video, because the full video I personally think is a lot worse.
Something, okay? I hope you got the blank you wanted at the exp well-being job and comp threats. I said I thought pimple patch, blah, 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 can't see. People, and especially men with platforms, seriously to try to ruin a young girl's life for the sake of, quote, education. I have a better angle. I hope you're glad to try to ruin a young girl's life for the sake of education. Looks like Natalie's team said, what's this girl's name? It's not Natalie, is it? Yeah, it's Natalie. Hi team, I'm reaching out regarding on your represented creators, Dr. Ethan Melillo, a pharmacist and influencer who recently posted an edited and misleading video of mine on TikTok. His video, something, content in a way that false something, mocking teenagers with acne. Something did not say or imply and directed his large following toward me in an extremely dangerous way. As a result of his posts, I have received thousands of hate comments on my appearance, body, and mental health, death threats, doxing, including sharing my family's personal information and address, attempts to sabotage my employment, harassment. Okay, we can see a little bit more on the first couple sentences. It says, hi, saw your video and appreciate your opinion. If your goal was for me to get if your goal was for me to get death threats, bullying about something, and notes to my employer, attempt to jeopardize blank because I said I thought colorful patches were unprofessional at something opinion. I hope you have, I think she says, I hope you know you have succeeded. Even Dr. Melillo didn't even show the full messages and emails, so I think that kind of shows to his character. And he even addresses it in a way where he's like, yeah, I was just speaking my truth. People like you have been rude to me. And he also says, I'm going to play the full video if you think I was directly harassing you. Some of the comments on Dr. Melillo's video says, Natalie needs to calm her tits. She literally called, sorry, that sentence is awesome. She literally called this girl the reason why people think Gen Z is lazy. That is an attack. Good on you for calling out her mean girl attitude. It was just consequences of her actions, and mild consequences at that. Did she actually call herself a young girl? She blocked me because I said I hated having the same name as her. Why does she care if a child she doesn't know is wearing a pimple patch? LOL, weird behavior. Ruin a girl's life? Good God, did she think she was going to be the next president? Ruin a young girl's life? Isn't she like 30 and it's social media? Come on. Why would someone even put concealer on an open wound essentially? That's just going to make it worse. Hey, that's a good point. To be honest, I think the cut of the video you originally posted made her sound 100 times better than the full version of her video. LMAO, not her being mad at you for the reaction people are having to what she said. Yep, time for my opinion. You dug this hole yourself. Natalie, you called out people on their appearance, and now the first bullet point you have when saying people are coming at you is for your appearance. Like, you did that. Again, I don't think we should dox people. That's wrong. That's illegal. 2, I don't think that people should receive death threats or people should tell other people to delete themselves, to harm themselves. That is disgusting and that's wrong. I don't condone that behavior. What I do condone is respectfully addressing the situation, and that's exactly what Dr. Melillo did, especially in his first video. He was much more nicer. I think she's going after Dr. Melillo because 1, he called her a mean girl. And woo, she's gonna get super upset about that. The other thing, I think she's blaming him for the backlash. He was literally using your video as an educational purpose. Number 1, this is what a mean girl looks like, sounds like. Number 2, yeah, pimple patches are helping you protect the area, and he explains why from a pharmaceutical standpoint. Anyways, what do you guys think about this? That was an interesting update. I feel like they really try to come for Dr. Melillo in those statements and comments. I don't think he did anything wrong, but what do you think? He doesn't necessarily have a commentary platform like I do. I mean, he does comment on things, but it's not like his whole platform is like a gossip channel or a discussion channel type thing. So he was using her video for educational purpose. He was using her video for things that he does on his day-to-day content, talking about pharmaceutical products, using his expertise. And it's not like he made a specific video saying, Natalie, suck it, or no. He didn't make a specific video telling people to go say stuff to her. I think she just took the mean girl comment and ran with it and then blamed him for all that stuff. Y'all already know, don't send any hate to anyone in this video. I did think that whole response was very crazy, and I don't know how that's going to make it any worse. He even admits that he would have deleted the video if you kindly asked, and I don't think he's a bad person at all. Anyways, y'all, that's it for today's video, a little update. I hope you're having a good day and a good week. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. If you don't, I just appreciate you being here, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye! I always forget, but I do have a second channel, selenajosephina.business. If you want to see more of my personal content, travel, lifestyle content over there. This channel is more so my commentary content and talking about whatever I want to talk about, open discussions. So yeah, if you're interested, go ahead and check out my channel. Other than that, goodbye for real, and I will see y'all in my next video.